Hey everyone, my name is Chuck Hunt and I am the Senior Director of Training at Fuller Youth Institute. And I'm here to tell you about a training that we'll be hosting in January on the 19th and 20th of January at Bel Air Presbyterian Church. We're going to be hosting a Growing Young workshop. What is Growing Young? Growing Young is a resource that we created out of a 3-year research project. That 3-year research project took over 1,300 interviews, took over 10,000 research hours and 10,000 pages of transcripts. Half of the churches that we studied were not predominantly white churches, and we studied 21 different denominations. And what came out of that was the 6 core commitments that we find in Growing Young. And those core commitments continue to help involve young people and retain young people in the churches that they are going to. But even more so, it brings vitality to the churches that were operating this way. I like to talk about the Growing Young core commitments as an operating system for your church. They sit in the background. You don't even think about the operating system of your phone or your computer that you're using to watch this. But they make things work, and the way that they make things work is really important. Kara Powell and I will be coming out that day, and we'll be offering a 2-day workshop. And you'll get practical tools by which to help you know exactly what are those core commitments, as well as how to implement those core commitments in your church and in your community. You'll also, most importantly, have a way to develop a plan in order to launch your direction in Growing Young and make sure that it starts to operate in the background of your church so that you can have the same type of vitality and involvement of young people in your church. And I keep saying we're partnering with the San Fernando Presbytery to make this happen, and we have. And we're trying to make this accessible to people who normally wouldn't come. So if you're a bivocational pastor, or if you're a pastor who just doesn't get to come to some of these trainings, what we've done is partnered with the Presbytery in order to make this $249 training $99. All you need to do is go to fulleryouthinstitute.org/workshop. And while you're putting in, where you're registering, go ahead and put in the code GYW Presbytery. That's GYW Presbytery, all caps, and that should bring down the price to $99. There's a limited amount of those, and so we're super excited that you would actually join us. Would you please go check that out? fulleryouthinstitute.org/workshop. Check out the workshop. Come join us January 19th and 20th, 2024. I look forward to partnering with the San Fernando Presbytery and all the great work that you continue to do. We'll see you then.